Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, look at this beautiful 42 degree Wednesday, the, I don't even know, 23rd. Yeah, it's 24th, it's Thanksgiving. It's gonna come out, you busy with the morning? Your mind hasn't caught up with everything else. Man, oh man. 42 degrees feels amazingly comfortable. Isn't that funny? When you used to the mornings being teens, how quick it changes. Look at that old cherry tree now. It's just a bunch of old clapped out leaves on the ground. Probably need to wipe those off of that before it rots something out there. Never-ending log trucks. Never, ever stop. At some point, it's just gonna look like California desert out here. Ain't gonna be no trees left. But I think they've done that the entire time I've been up here. Somehow or another, they don't run out. All right, welcome to Wednesday. It's hump day. All those pine trees with a big stack back there behind us too. What's nice is like right across from our driveway, it's like one of the best concentrations of them. That's gonna be beautiful. But all them colors are definitely gone from out there. Holy moly. Dropped 30 cents since we were here last. Gotta love it. Man, what a peaceful, very comfortable morning. Just makes you want to go take off on a dual sport and go romping in the Powerline Mountains up there or something. We were coming because you're up higher over there. Well, you can kind of see it there, but you guys are too far away. You can see the Powerline Mountains. The top of them are just poking out of the fog layers up there. It just looks so cool. That's cool when you ride up there and you ride up the dirt road and you get towards the top and all of a sudden, why? You pop out and it's just beautiful blue skies. That's really cool. All right, let's finish filling up the old beast. Mama, it's usually the reverse. It's all foggy and crazy at home, and it's like that here in Ventura.
And it was sunny at the house, and they got the fog this morning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
your turn.
But we came to it.
I know it.
Well, Mama, it's hump day.
It is.
Tomorrow is turkey day. Hot almighty.
I know it. Good food.
Yeah.
They had.
Eat way too much.
Mm-hmm.
You try not to, but you always walk away going, oh, I shouldn't have taken that last thing.
It tastes so good.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Lots of good stuff. Everybody has their like little specialty thing.
Yeah.
You look forward to that one thing that somebody makes every year.
I know it.
The unduplicatable thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Mama.
Yes, sir.
Let's bust her out.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
You guys remember the Ryker 600 had the crazy exhaust leak? This right here is the one. Got the gasket surface areas all cleaned up. So just in case you're wondering if that thing actually was bad, here, let me give you a little something here. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see through it like that. That's actually the metal core of the thing. You can see what she looks like when she's new. You can see the metal core that shows up is in the middle to give it strength. But yeah, she's not supposed to be see-through. And because they use a special micro-encapsulated thread locker, and the fact that these things come out in a way that you're almost certain they're going to break, we always replace them. So anyway, and I always put a new donut gasket on there too, just make sure everything seals up like it could. Honda would call that a muffler bearing. You guys been around a long time, people go, you know, people talk about winker fluid or blinker fluid, and Honda called blinkers winkers forever, for the longest time. But anyway, when they came out with this scooter, the engine moved with the swing arm, and the way this muffler mount worked on this thing, it pivoted and it had to be able to move, and they called it a muffler bearing. I remember we used to laugh, go, look, they call it a muffler bearing. That's something we always joke about. Yeah, all these bolts, this is what scares me, is that thing kind of half cocked out. It was kind of janky getting that thing off. So this is going to be really fun getting back on. They didn't get that thing clipped on there correctly from the factory. See, this one's in there right. Look how loose it is too, though. But that one's actually sitting outside the shield. That had nothing to do with the exhaust leaking. I mean, the second one I've seen, and the first one I didn't do, so. But I do know he kept breaking bolts. He says, make sure you order them. Well, with the Loctite, if you take that off, BRP wants you replacing those. They're not that expensive, just get it done. Anyway, let's get a muffler on here with a fresh gasket. What's cool is it's got little hangers for the gasket. It'll sit right there, it's the coolest thing. Alrighty, that's what I've been tinkering around with here for a bit. There she is, all mounted up with the shield. I was able to get those little speed nut things, or clip nuts, straightened out. Everything's all torqued down. Springs back on with the new muffler gasket. Well, I tell you what, this BRP, it's for the snowmobiles, but this spring tool, 529035983 if you ever want one. See the tip of that thing? That gets you into magical places on snowmobiles, spiders, and stuff like that. You can push it, you can pull it. Just magical tool. Gets in there and gives you some room to grab and pull, because them springs can be hecka tight. There we are. She's all gasketed up. Get the body work and stuff back on this thing and fire her up. She should sound all happy once again. Good old Ryker. Little 600s sure are fun. Does that sound a little better? How about a whole lot better? I'm such a knucklehead. I'm going, I don't remember ordering the zip ties with this. Why do I have these zip ties? And so anyway, I get done with the exhaust and all that stuff, and I'm looking back and I'm going, what is the deal with the zip ties? I'm like, I didn't have the repair order with me. So this thing has a recall on the front fender, the wires for the front fender. There's an issue or a situation where the wires that run up to the, I talked about this when I wrote it last, but the wires that run up to the marker light and turn signals, it can come free, and when it does, it can rub against the tire, and when that happens, it has the potential of shorting that wire out. And when it does, the fuse that controls that actually controls, you know, I keep forgetting to look, and I've got the bulletin sitting right there. It either shuts the ignition off, or it shuts the fuel pump, something. Anyway, the bike just ceases to run all of a sudden, which is kind of weird. But, you know, obviously it wasn't done on purpose. You know, it's just one of those whoopsie. Once they figured out that was going on. Anyway, so there's some ribs and stuff inside the fender. That's what the angle drill was for. Good Lord, that's when I rode this last. Is when Kelly and I went to Home Depot. I think that was on a Friday. Went to Home Depot on a Saturday, and I bought that angle drill. Well, guess where that angle drill is? Sitting at home. But I took one of those little DeWalt attachments, and I think that actually works for this application. Works way better because it's small, and I can tuck in there. The bit is a 1/4 inch, or 1/8 inch, yeah, 1/8 inch bit, so it's small, fits in there, and I have one of the 1/4 inch hexed ends on the drill bit, so I can make it work. I don't need to take this thing far because I rode it last time. We're just gonna do a quickie little cruise and make sure the exhaust doesn't do anything weird, which I know it won't, but I can't say it don't until I ride it and prove that it don't. How about that? How you like them actions? Oh man, you just want to gas this thing and let her rip, because they just light up and drift so easy. But you can only do it for a certain amount. This doesn't have the rally mode where you get a little extra crazy. The old boy and his dog. He's a good old boy. Yeah, let's do this. Man, I don't know what kind of food and whatnot they get down here, but man, can it smell good. Holy moly. Go knock on their tent and say, hey, can you spare a little round man a little food? Because that smells really, really good. It's like some kind of a barbecue. Making me smell food towards the end of the day. I think it's around 3:45 or something like that. Yeah, but now the exhaust sounds like a regular Ryker. Man, I knew that that gasket was gone, but dang, she was see-through. Actually, the gasket material itself was gone. It was just the metal reinforcement stuff on the inside. And as you know, I took the springs off and disconnected the muffler, you know, where the muffler bearing is there, and I'm messing around with the nuts to take that shield off, that heat shield, and I'm like, what, something's already rattling. I grab the whole header, chaka. I hadn't even loosened the first nut off of there yet that holds the manifold to the head. I was like, yeah, we definitely got an exhaust leak. I'm surprised it wasn't louder than what it was. But the nice thing is I can see down in the exhaust ports, and there's no sign of overheating. You don't want to, yeah, you don't want to continue doing something like that. It's not good for them. So, oh, the stuff I had on there. I'm like, something smells hot. My lubes and stuff are you kidding me? That person's been sitting there all that time and he could have taken a right? Let's chase him down. Let's get him. You think we can pit a Lexus with a Ryker 600? You guys willing to give it a try? It'd be fun, huh? Oh, look at the leaves on the ground. Hello, pretty leaves. Funny how this place can just be so dark and wet like it was yesterday, and then just turn into this beauty. So yeah, that recall using that little angled bit, you can get in there with a drill. It's kind of clumsy, but that little attachment, little DeWalt thing, and I brought the smaller one to work with me, the yellow one that can it breaks apart in a couple of pieces, you know. I left that one at home. Plus I got that really old, it's not really old, it's a couple, 3 years old, the one I got from Harbor Freight that has a regular keyless chuck. That's good for when you need regular bits. No, I actually used that for something else today. What did I? Oh, yeah. I used it when I was cleaning up the exhaust stuff, because I got this non-abrasive, it doesn't eat metal or nothing, just takes like gasket material off. It's this yellow thing, it looks like kind of a yellow little bristles is what it looks like, and it spins, and I just use my drill and clean it off real quick. Alright, thanks for coming along for the second ride on this particular Ryker 600. From there, I reckon we're gonna bounce, I think. Look at these skies as we're leaving work. Is that beautiful or what? I didn't like that thing trying to lock with Kelly's purse in the back, because she's got a fob. Alright, turkey day tomorrow. Ooh, look, even the reflection in the car. Yeah. A beautiful little downtown Castle Rock little Christmas. Oh yeah. At least the fog lit up. Man, there's been a couple of thick fog events here.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, I love this little old town stuff. Look at that good old hardware store. I mean, that's a good old hardware store. A little bit of everything in there, mama. Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Thanksgiving Eve.
Yes.
It's like 31 degrees out here.
It's a bit chilly.
And clear skies bring in the cold again. Who knows what'll end up being in the morning.
I know it.
There's a crazy heavy fog warning from, geez, all over around here until like noon tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll make some icy trips.
There's a couple of fog things where there's one part where we're coming up the road.
You couldn't see.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a complete whiteout. You know, you hear about those crazy fog things and, you know, all the cars piled together and stuff like that. I can see how that can happen. I mean, the road just disappeared.
Yeah, that's very, very scary.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like, I wasn't paying attention exactly where I was. How are we going to find our spot? Yeah.
Make sure nobody's in front of us, nobody's behind us.
Yeah, there was a car coming up behind us, and it was so thick it just disappeared.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't see the headlights, nothing, just disappeared. I'm like, man, I can't stop because I know there's a car back there coming. Are they gonna? And has someone stopped in front of me?
Yeah.
That is
That's
like
scary.
a crazy, crazy feeling all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's just like all of a sudden you're just blind.
Yeah, man. For a long time, so there was one like right out before you turn onto our dirt road. I don't know, about 10 years ago or so. But
yeah.
It is cold out here. I'm shaking now. Well, Mama, let's bust them out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Heck yeah. Yep. Turkey day.
Yep.
Everybody's going to eat too much and crash out. All right. We'll see you then.
We'll see you in the morning.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.